Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Last week I went to E3 with Xbox and I got to try the Hololens out, which was freaking crazy. It's really hard to describe, but I'm going to try my best to try and describe the experience. You guys may have seen the sort of Minecraft sort of version of what they showed at the conference. This is more like a Halo 5 experience. I played it before playing Warzone, so what we're going to do is talk about it. So before we got started, we had to measure our eye distance. It's like this little device that goes over your eyes. It was looking like a green dot. My distance was like 67. I think the biggest was 67.5. That was Allier. And I think the smallest was like Vicstar, which was like a 56. So there's quite a difference in like size, depending on like your, I guess like your face shape, your eye distance. That's what we had to do first. And then we walked into this little spaceship area. We all sat down where this woman sort of instructed us on what to do and what's going to happen. I was like the last one to sort of get picked. So I got up, I had to sit down again. They put the HoloLens over my head. My head's quite big. It's quite a beastly, meaty head. So it took a little while to sort of fit and get perfectly set up. Basically, there's like 4 dots on the screen on the HoloLens. Once you see those 4 dots, you're ready to go. So once my head was ready to go, it was all set up. I got up, which felt really weird, by the way. It felt really weird because it's like it felt like I was like in Halo with the Hand-On. I felt like Master Chief. So because I got up, you see this little waypoint, this little diamond waypoint. I walked towards the waypoint, got to the waypoint, turned right, a new waypoint turned up, and I just kept walking. And then I stopped at this little window. This window was not there in real life. It was just in the HoloLens. So I looked into this little HoloLens area. There's like a little aircraft hangar, lots of like ships going off and stuff, lots of action. And I walked to the table. The table is where pretty much the whole HoloLens experience sort of made sense. So once I arrived, this little Spartan popped up. And described what Warzone was, which is a new mode for Halo. Before we continue, I wanted to sort of describe the sort of immersion though. The immersion is just, it's so well done. It felt like I was in the middle of Halo. I was Master Chief. I had like a HUD on or something. I like how this HoloLens feels like an additional experience, not like the whole experience. It feels like just like an add-on. It feels like it's just something I've added into my sort of real life. I can imagine this perhaps being added on to like, I don't know, like contacts or something, HoloLens contacts, where you can get like additional information. I know, the future is coming very, very soon, and this is like my first little taste of it. I was very, very honoured to like try this, like be one of the first people to ever try this HoloLens. It was crazy. But anyway, like I said, this Spartan popped up. You can walk around this Spartan. I'll show you like a picture of it now. You can walk around it, so it's like 3-dimensional. Feels like Star Wars sort of thing where you can sort of walk around. You sort of, the guy doesn't move, but you can walk around the back of him, and he just stays there, and it's really, really cool. Very immersive. He was speaking for quite a while, trying to describe what Warzone was and what happens, and then we got this little woman pop up.
Warzone is a hard light training simulation that recreates battlegrounds from historical engagements.
To describe this whole map. So the map was like set up into like different areas, described all the bosses and where the points are, and basically like the main objective of the game mode. And that's pretty much it. Just them going through all the different modes, and it's just crazy the way you can sort of walk around it and it's like, what is this? You can literally duck down, you can go up above it, you can go round. It didn't move. It's just like, whoa. This is crazy. And then towards the end of this little demonstration, this spark just like came out of nowhere. I was like, what is this spark? It comes towards you a little bit as well. It's like this really bright little spark. And it lands in this little, basically where like this USB was. This USB has lots of like data on it, like Halo stuff, like pictures and the old trailers and stuff. And this little USB popped out. I took it. I was like, whoa. It was pretty crazy. And then we took it off and walked in to play Warzone on Xbox One. But yeah, I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Like when it's actually produced and made into like an actual product, whether it's more of like not really like a gaming tool, but more of like just like a universal tool used for like around the home. I don't know. But Minecraft and Halo worked very, very well, and I was very, very impressed. I was very impressed. It came out of nowhere for me. I didn't really know about it. I didn't really know much information about it, but it just felt good. Felt the immersion for me was just on point. It was so good. Anyway, back to the actual device. The device is quite heavy. It really does like flop on your head. The lens is quite close to your eyes, but not too close. So it sort of hovers over your eyes. It just feels like an additional sort of viewing experience. I mean, Where my head was so like massive, it was quite tricky to sort of get perfect, and sometimes you could sort of, if you looked too far down, you sort of go past the HoloLens. It's a bit odd there, but once you get the 4 dots down, it sort of works quite well, and it fits perfectly over your eyes. It doesn't feel too heavy, but you just feel like this sort of whole object on your head. So it's not like super light, but obviously this is like the first sort of creation of like the HoloLens. It may be a lot lighter, maybe smaller, maybe just like a little, almost like a Google Glass at some point. Who knows? But I was very, very impressed. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Something a little bit different. The HoloLens is coming, guys. I reckon it will probably be at like Gamescom and stuff as well, Eurogamer. So definitely try it out if you can. I reckon the queues will be quite long for it, but it is like super hard to like describe the experience. It's one of those things where you have to sort of experience it for yourself. But I couldn't take any pictures or film it. I couldn't have my phone out. I had to have my phone in flight mode. That's how serious they were. Like, do not do anything. Do not disrupt the HoloLens, the HoloLens experience with like your dodgy connections or Bluetooth or whatever. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give us a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and that. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Links and stuff in the description. Let me know in the comment section below whether you think HoloLens could be something cool in the future. Also, look, just try it out. If you get the chance to try out anywhere, Gamescom, Eurogamer, anywhere, try it out and you will not regret it. Bye-bye.